Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Winning Wisdom Wednesday. If you are in the room, let me know that you are here because I have a topic that we need to talk about that I feel like I talk about pretty regularly. But for today, I think we're really going to drive it home. So if you're here, let me know that you're here. I know I'm a few minutes late, so I apologize. Had to shower and get myself together. But if you're here, let me know that you're here so I can speak to you and acknowledge you because I want to know who I'm talking to this morning. And I'm going to go ahead and let you all know that this is definitely going to be a form of tough love, tough coaching this morning because you all need it. Simply put, you all need it. So I'm hoping that you'll receive this message with um, everything that you need to go ahead and get started, right? So I was in my coaching cohort last night with my group of ladies, and we were having a discussion, and I was letting them know that um, I was basically letting them know that like I was reviewing some opportunities on the table. I had pulled a couple of requests for proposals, so RFPs. I had pulled a couple of them for the city of Memphis, and I was reviewing some of them. Some of them I received actual emails to be invited to pitch for, right? So I received those emails, and I was just looking at one in particular. I posted it in my stories, but I was looking at that one in particular, and it was referring to marketing consulting services, and the budget that they were looking to spend was 155,000. Okay, 155,000. So when I was reviewing it, as a matter of fact, I'll pull it up. I will pull it up just so you all know that I am not kidding. Let me see. Here you go, right here. So when I pulled up I'm gonna share my screen too, just so y'all can see it, because I want y'all to know that I'm not playing. Um, when I was reviewing it, I was mind blown because I've been diving into the procurement processes here, getting more into corporate and government contracts. I've had several opportunities to get corporate contracts for my clients. And like I said, this one just stumbled upon in my inbox, right? So this right here I'm looking at is a marketing contract scope of work, right? And I just want you all to see what they're asking for. And some of these services that are listed here, I know that there are great small business owners that are on my timeline that would be a great fit for this. However, you all are not in position. And I'm going to tell you exactly why you're not in position. Because this is the opportunity for you to be subcontracted by somebody, but you're too busy scrolling on social media, talking about relationships, talking about females this and males this, and all of this stuff that don't matter. Okay. So, this is what they're asking for. And again, the budget of this particular contract is 155,000, right? So I don't know what you would do with $155,000 or even how you would help share or spread that. But if $155,000 is something that can change your life, then I would drive home today that you need to get more serious about being in position for your business, because right now a lot of you all are not in position, and I'm going to tell you why. So looking at this proposal, I know people that do email marketing management. I'm one of those people, right? I know people that do website updates, public engagement, media and influencer. I know influencers. I know I know people that do social media management and stuff like that. Photographers and videographers, right? Community center classes and amenities, membership endorsements by Memphis celebrities. They're looking for influencers here in the city, and y'all can't get off of social media platforms long enough to build a skill set that can help put you in position to be able to grasp $155,000 today. Oh, I want to be a social media influencer, and that's good. It's great. But I need you to think about the skill set of what that requires a little bit harder and how you can leverage it through a government or a corporate contract. There are other opportunities out there other than what you scroll and see on social media that can pay you very well, even if you don't know how to do everything that's listed in here. Again, creative consulting and execution. I know several people that could do that, including myself. Design and production files, poster and rack cards. I know several people who can print those, create those. Paid media, roadshow guidance and suggestion, monthly newsletter design and distribution. These are habits and things that you should be doing for your business already. So here's my first point. A lot of you all are not in position because you don't even do what you need to do for your own business already. So if it was an opportunity for you to be allotted a contract like this, like I said, here's the amount right here. Proposes an allocated budget of $155,000. To me, that's life-changing money, at least to start. Maybe not long lasting, but at least to start. And I know if some of you all were in better position, you would be able to take upon the opportunity to either pitch for this yourself or either team up with somebody. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. It's too many of you all that don't believe in community. It's too many of you all that want to be in the cliques. It's too many of you all that want to, like I said in my status yesterday, everybody wants to play the lone wolf and be lonely and really needs help, but nobody wants to swallow their pride and ask for what they need and be invited in the room to have resources provided to them or opportunities provided to them. Y'all got to get out y'all feelings. You have to get out of your feelings. You have to let that go. Right? Business is business at the end of the day. How you feel not matter. How you conduct yourself accordingly by your business and by your work and what your fruits show, that's what matters. That's what we're looking for, right? That's what people are looking for. So it's people literally that I see that do these things every day, that are on the timeline every day, that are looking for clients every day to do these services for, but they're not in position because y'all can't do simple things like communicate. Y'all have communication barriers. Y'all don't know how to communicate with your customers. Your customer service is terrible because you're scared to have conversations instead of just handling your business. I don't understand it. Those are things that are keeping you out of position. Not knowing the skill set that you need to have outside of your industry related specified skill that you're doing. You are a business owner. Most of you are running one person businesses. You're going to have to wear all the hats. You don't have a choice. Okay. So the only thing that you can decide to do is to get yourself in position. There's no other excuses. If you're not in position to hire right now, that's fine. However, the only way that you get in position is for you to learn what you need to do and to start getting to work. You not being able to hire is not an excuse as to why different parts of your business are falling apart. That's not an excuse. If you can't afford to hire somebody, either go to places like SCORE, the Office of Business Diversity and Compliance, the MMBC, wherever you got to go, your local organizations that will work with you for free to try to fill the gaps of your business. There are no excuses. If you don't want to pay a business coach, if you don't want to pay a service provider, there are no excuses for you to not be in line and in position to be able to grasp 155 bands today. And when I was reviewing this proposal, it bothered me. And I told the ladies in my coaching container last night why it bothered me, because I would be willing to pitch this proposal, write it up, send it in, knowing that I could just subcontract and pay whoever I need to subcontract a piece of this $155,000. But there's too many people that be playing about their business. And what you're not going to do is embarrass me or cultivate with Tanika Johnson, because I don't brand partnership with everybody. And I'm not going to do it. So what I need for you all to understand is the power of getting and being in position has to happen before your big moment comes. You can't learn the skills once you have secured the big moment. You can't do that. Because then you're stressed out trying to take over a learning curve that is going to take you some time. It's not going to happen overnight. So for those of us like myself that are on here trying to teach you the skills that you need, trying to teach you the back end systems and setup that you need to support yourself better as a one person business, as a solopreneur, so you don't feel worn out all the time. So you're not having to make excuses as to why you can't communicate with customers. So you're not having to make excuses as to why you can't show up and do content or marketing for your business. It's people like myself that are on here trying to teach you all and instilling you all the skills that you need to be successful. I just posted the other day on Friday. If on Friday, I'm sending out a free training about the 6-figure skill set for solopreneurs that you need to be able to be successful in your business. I'm sending it out to my email list on Friday. And I told people to comment and let me know on the status if they wanted it. You could comment on this video and let me know if you want the link to subscribe, right? But if you're not on the list, you're not going to get it. If you don't comment, you're not going to get it. So this is again another opportunity presented to where you can learn the skills that you need to be proficient in your solopreneurship and your one-person business model. So you can go and pitch for opportunities like this. You can go and learn about procurement processes, because I don't know if you all know it yet, but inflation is not going down, which means again, all of this rah-rah on social media about relationships, males this, females this, the household this, marriage, y'all need to wrap it up. Wrap it up. Because inflation is not going down. You're going to have to pivot in your business. If you don't do it now, you're definitely going to have to end up doing it later. And I would hate for it to have to hit you later when you need to try to scramble and get everything together, where versus you having the time now to do what you need to do now, to get everything together now, to present yourself qualified to be able to take on projects like this. And even if something of this size is not necessarily your portion, there are still other contracts, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. I know that could change your life today. If your favorite celebrity was to come to town today and they were saying that they needed the best of the best person in the city to do something for this celebrity, would you be in position? A lot of you all would not. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. You would start spazzing out. And while I'm not saying that being nervous is necessarily a bad thing, but you have to learn emotional regulation in that moment. Because in that moment, if the opportunity presents yourself, you can't be so bundled up in your nerves. You can't be so bundled up in your nerves that you release the opportunity for something like that to pass you by. Hey, Megan. Thank you. But you can't do that. It's too much money out here. And I was listening to my coach this morning. Like, it's too much money out here, but also there are too many things going on within the economy, within your communities, as far as laws, rules, and regulations. For those of you that have children, the women that are in my container, I was talking to them last night. They have children. And I was telling them that I had to revisit yesterday the reason why I go so hard, or why I seem so stern, or why I seem so firm about opportunities like this. Because a lot of you all have children. A lot of mothers are single now. They don't have a dependable father or male figure in their household. And I get that's not everybody's story. But it breaks my heart to know that, one, that's your life. But it breaks my heart to know that, two, that some people are settling for that. And you don't have to settle for that. It is not fair to the children that you have brought into this world to settle for that. And I know what it feels like as a child to have to be inflicted by the nuances, if you will, of your parents because they did not decide to do anything about it. I know what that feels like. It doesn't feel good, right? But I go so hard about trying to put out here the opportunities. I go so hard about trying to show what's available and like present it up front, because first of all, I want to be able to show people that it's possible for them as well too. Number one. But I've always been a girl's girl, number two. I've always been a girl's girl. I always want everybody to eat. I always want everybody to succeed. I leverage and use my platform to be able to give people the opportunity to have exposure to other opportunities or put more money in their pocket or whatever the case may be. I always leverage my platforms for that. I've never not leveraged my platforms for that. And sometimes that's backfired on me and sometimes it has not. However, the season that I am in, which is pretty much for the rest of my life, is helping people understand and get serious about the business that they want to do here. Because doing business is not easy. It is hard. So it's better if you do it with somebody who has the knowledge, the skill set, the business acumen, that won't coddle you, but it's not going to make you feel terrible for the fact that you don't know these things, because that's not what it's about. However, I'm not going to coddle you. I am going to push you to the edge a little bit, because the only way that you're going to jump off and take flight is if you get pushed there. And it's a healthy push. That's why I say y'all got to stay out of these cliques. Embrace community. You need community. Is what you need. You need a little bit of tough loving and tough coaching to get you to that position, because you would have already done it already. It shouldn't take somebody having to stand on your neck all day telling you what you need to do or getting on you about what you need to do when you woke up and you said you wanted to do it. You said you wanted to start that business. You said you wanted to go harder for your kids. So just do it. You said you wanted to change your life. So do it. And again, when I'm preaching to you all, I'm preaching to myself as well too. I know that this is my next step. I worked so hard last year, like learning the ins and outs of Memphis's procurement process. And if I learn it here and solidify it here, I can take it anywhere in pretty much almost in the world. But we'll just say anywhere in the US for right now. Because I don't have to live in the other states to be able to pitch for opportunities that are available to my business. I don't have to live there. If I can fulfill the work and show them that I can fulfill the work and they award me the contract, I can go fulfill the work or send somebody to do it on my behalf, because that's what subcontracting is. But you all have to learn these skills. You all have to get better about your business acumen. You all have to get better about the purpose of which you are serving and the capacity of which you are serving in your business. There's no more time for excuses for you. There's no more time. When I look at things like, again, Project 2025, if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's going to take you some time to read it, but look it up. When I look at things like that, when I look at things like the big three and how they're moving, to me, I say the big three: Walmart, Target, Amazon. Pay attention to how they're moving. Pay attention to the industries that they are going into. I just mentioned this the other day. In my opinion, Walmart don't have no business being in healthcare. This is my opinion. But they want to launch these healthcare clinics. They launched them, they closed them, they trying to revamp the project. That's alarming to me, because half of us don't even trust Walmart to give us good customer service and quality food. What are we going to trust them with our health for? That's alarming to me. Amazon is getting into insurance and health insurance. That's alarming to me. That makes me raise my eyebrow a little bit. It's going to get to the point so where you will only be able to source what you need from those three places. There won't be anywhere else for you to go. I'm just being honest with you. Won't be anywhere else for you to go, because they are trying to become conglomerates, in a sense of they want to be able to offer you literally everything that you need. Look at the owners of these platforms as well too, and how they're moving. You all have to pay attention to stuff like that. And people like to drag the rich, but instead of dragging them, I really wish people would just learn the lessons that they need to learn from them. Does everybody warrant themselves, in a positive way? No, not necessarily. But take your emotions out of it and learn the strategic moves. You have to learn how to play the game. That's the biggest thing. I don't care who you are. You have to learn how to play the game. You have to, because that's what this is. It's a big game, and you got to learn how to play. Because at the end of the day, you have to learn how to survive to be here. At the end of the day, you have to be able to supply for your household. At the end of the day, you have to be able to take care of yourself and manage your time, be self-led, self-disciplined, and tap into that without anybody having to constantly stand on your toes and say, hey, you got to do this today. Because that was a part of the reason why you left your job. You was tired of people doing that. You didn't want people to tell you what to do. But typically people who leave their job on that type of decision, they're usually people who end up being terrible entrepreneurs. They really are. Because they don't feel like they should have to do it all. When in entrepreneurship, unless you have a lot of capital up front, you're going to have to learn skills that you don't want to learn just for you to be able to get by. But once you get by, once you clear that space, that learning curve, and you're generating enough in your business, you can hire that out. You can outsource that. You can 1099 contract that. But you got to be able to make it to that point first to put you in position to get what you can get now, but also put you in position to do things like what I just described about this RFP. To me, this is immunity, which means no matter what is going on in the economy, no matter what's happening in your community, no matter what's occurring in the world, the government don't run out of money. The corporation's not going to run out of money. They may file bankruptcy several times. However, they're not going to run out. They're not going to run out. Mergers and acquisitions happen literally overnight. And we don't know nothing about them. They don't always make announcements, but they happen every day, right? These are the spaces that are going to help create some form of immunity for you, no matter the economy, no matter the R word that's going on, no matter any of that, whatever is going on, this is what's going to help create immunity for you. So what I need for you to do is, one, if you have not requested for me to send you the free training that I'm going to be sending only to my email list on Friday about the 6-figure skill stack for solopreneurs, you need to comment and let me know. Okay? So I can send you the link. Number 2, I need you to get more clear about your vision, your positioning, what it is that you're doing, what you're doing it for, who is impacting, who will it help uplift, who will it help change the lives of. I need you to get very clear about that. Very clear. I would love to be able to get teams together to help fulfill this type of work. But I cannot do that if I have nobody to pull from. So all in my work and my coaching and the stuff that I do, I help get my clients in position so they can take upon opportunities like this. I've had 2 clients that have been able to take upon opportunities like this. Did we have to work up to it? Yes, we had to work up to it. However, they are now in position to be able to take upon opportunities like this. They can go and apply for this RFP and be one step closer to receiving $155,000 for their business. Because I got them in position. I helped them build their skill set. I helped them build their business to where it needs to be, to where they can do stuff like that. I want to be able, again, to pull from my customer base first before I go outside, because I'm always going to ask my clients and past clients to help come in on projects like this before I search outside anyway. But if I have to pull from the outside, I want to know that what I'm pulling from, you're somebody that's serious about your business and that's serious about getting things done. Because I don't want to pull people to be a subcontractor on a project And I can't trust you to get your work done. I can't trust you to have good communication. I can't trust you to be a good team player. I can't trust you to have good customer service. And those are basic things that some of you all still have not mastered, and y'all have been in business forever. So what I need for you to do is I need you to go back and revisit what I mentioned before. Why are you doing what you're doing? Because if you're not building a business to where you can have a better life versus the one that you're settling for, I don't know why you're building a business. I have no clue. And a lot of you all are just building a business because it seems cute. I I don't have time for cute. I need to get to this money. Because why? I have a lot of lives I need to change. And I can't do that with no money. And I wish more of you all thought that way. But you all look at it as, well, I don't have the money to help. Okay, get the money to help. Figure out what you need to do to be in position to help. Because telling somebody that's poor that you could offer an opportunity to, that you don't have the money to help, is not an excuse. Set your goals, set your milestone, whatever you need to do. Set your mindset, all of that, and put yourself in a position to say, a year from now, I'm gonna come back and be able to do this. It's bigger than you, and you got to figure out what your bigger looks like. I can't tell you what that looks like. If it's not your children, a better life, parents, long-term wealth, I don't know. You have to figure out what that looks like for you. Just like my coach was saying this morning, baby, if I can't look at my bank account right now and take $10,000 out and fly to Bali and lay low for a whole year, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Nothing. My head is down. My head is down. Um, Another thing that I want to iterate about is, if you are somebody that is stuck on who the messaging or who the resources or opportunities are coming from, you're looking for them to come from specific types of people, you are going to hold yourself back. Go to my page and read what I just said about clicks this morning. It's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you stagnant. It's keeping you soulless. You have no direction. I need you to become an independent thinker and think about if your environment is conducive, if the people that you are around are conducive to your growth, to you being in position. If they are not, you need to make a change real fast because you are running out of time. We do not have any more time. We don't. 2024 is probably going to be the final opportunity. And I say that, like, it's going to be the final opportunity for you to get it together. 2025, you need to be gone. You need to start off the year gone. This is your last 6 months to get it together. So if you know you have deficiencies, if you know you have breakdowns, if you know you have issues, if you know you have plugs or holes in your business that need to be taken care of so you can support projects like this, you need to be sliding in my DM so I can help you get in position. Is it free? No. However, it's very well worth it. And your return of investment will be there. On investment, not of, on investment. Right? You need to have systems in your back end that are supporting your efforts out here. You need to be able to track what it is that you're doing on a daily basis. You need to make intentional efforts. You need to know your measures of success that you are shooting for, not ones that you just make up. Like, it needs to make sense. You need to be building a community off of these platforms. You can build one on too, but lead them off. Okay. You need to get your business, your household, yourself in position to have opportunities like this proposed to you on a regular basis. If you were to go to your city council and sit in front of your mayor or whoever, and you had the opportunity to speak with them about your business and doing business, how well would you do? Would you be ready? Are you gonna ask them to cash app you for your services? Because a lot of you all still do that. I don't understand. A business is an investment. A business is an investment. It requires maintenance. You have to pay for maintenance. You require maintenance. You have to pay for maintenance. So you need to put your best intention forward and get out here and do what you need to do. Because a lot of you all are just playing way too much. You're playing way too much. Hey, Couture. A lot of y'all are playing way too much. It really hurt my heart last night that I was looking at this RFP and I go to my timeline and I don't have people that I can pull that I would deem. I might have a few for a couple of services, but to fill this all the way out, I don't have enough people that I can pull that I can deem trustworthy to say like I would be comfortable for shooting with this shooting for this RFP. And I don't like that. Especially when somebody out here like myself who has been trying to get y'all to learn the skills, trying to get you all to shift the mindset, trying to get you all to shift the responsibility, trying to get you to understand the detriment of why this is so important. You all are going to have to pivot your business. If not sometime next year, it'll be the year after that, for sure. So I'm trying to get you in a position now. But I really want you all to start paying more attention to what's going on around you, more attention to what these big three are doing, more attention to what their owners are doing. Pay attention. Don't be on social media all day talking about relationships, marriage, dating, and like trash. Throw it away. Go get some money. Go get some money and find you some peace. Okay. Um, that's all I really had today. That's all I really had today. Because I wasn't intending to go live today, but I was just like, I can't let after reviewing this proposal, and I have a couple of others that I'm looking into. But after reviewing this proposal, I just couldn't let today go by without me talking about the power of being in position and the power of getting yourself ready. A lot of you all are gonna miss the boat, and it's gonna be real sad. Because I know I won't have time to swing back and save you. Like once I lock in fully to corporate and government, I don't have time to come back and save you because I'm gonna be working. I don't. So build up to this point so when the time comes, you are in position. If myself or somebody else, it don't even have to be me, call on you to be in position because they think of you and your talents, your gifts, and your abilities. They're like, I want that person on my team. Be in position. That's all I gotta say. Be in position. Because if you're not, you're gonna miss several opportunities that are coming up. Especially if you are a consultant or a coach, as far as life coaching, business consulting, career development, there's a lot of money that's gonna be coming through, that's already coming through for workforce development. And if you are somebody that can get in on that financial literacy, all of y'all that claim y'all got a financial literacy business, let's see. I'm not just talking about, you know, just selling insurance. We need way more than that. These can be included inside of these workforce development programs. They can. If you are not somebody, if you are a teacher or an educator or a consultant, learning consultant, whatever you are, you need to be looking into micro schooling. Traditional education is no longer what it used to be. So there's an opportunity for you to introduce micro schooling because a lot of parents are going to be looking for you all to educate their children. Okay. We are the new schools. We are the new educators. We are the new education. Because again, look at the trends. This is why I study my industry and I study these trends. Look at the trends and what's being presented to you. These kids do not have to go to college anymore. They can be rich in high school, some in middle school. And if you are spending your time all day talking about, woe is me, I don't know what I'm going to do, you are being a disservice to your children because it's too much opportunity out here. And it's too many people and too many programs that are willing to help put you in position to create a better life for themselves as well as you. So don't let that be their burden. It's not fair to them. But micro schooling, young entrepreneurship, um, curriculum development, workforce development. If you're in any of those spaces, financial literacy, you can get a piece of the pie of the workforce development space. I'm telling you now. And they're sending tons of money. When I say tons, tons of money, tons, because they realize what's happening as far as what's happening with the youth, how a lot of them are, some of them are being misguided and misled. A lot of people, a lot of younger adults are ending up with more criminal charges, which automatically starts to disqualify them for work. Like, you have to follow these trends. You have to follow them, you have to study them, and you have to say, how can I get myself in position? And for some of you all, this is the opportunity that you need to be able to like reach back into your community and help change it. And some of you all won't be in position for it. But these are the opportunities. This is how you can reach back and change it. It doesn't have to be that they're always getting large corporations to come in and do this, especially when the pools of money have been set aside for minority-owned businesses, for certified small businesses. Like, they're wanting to do the business with your business. But if you don't show yourself ready, if you don't put yourself in position, again, you're going to miss upon several opportunities that can be allotted to you because you're wasting your time scrolling on social media and not building your skill set, not being committed to your vision, not being committed to your purpose, and not diving deeper into what it is you actually do and who you are. You're going to do yourself a major disservice. Okay. So that is really all that I have today. If you are interested in figuring out how you can elevate your business, my program, Elevate Your Mastery, the applications are open. You can apply at the link in the comments. If you want me to send you the link, I can send you the link as well. Just let me know if you're watching the replay. Just comment apply and I will send you the link. Also, again, if you would like the free training that I'm sending out on Friday about the 6-figure skill stack for solopreneurs, you need to let me know because I'm only sending that link by DM. I'm not going to post it publicly on social media. Okay. So I want you all to win. I want to be able to help others win. I want to be able to continue to help use my platform for that and invite collaboration and community. Because there's power in that, and we need more of that, especially going forward as the economy continues to change. Okay, but all of us can't be in community poor. We can't. We gotta have some money within the community. That's the only way that we can truly change it and direct it and guide it and build it up in the way that we need it to be done. Okay. So that's all that I have for you all today for Winning Wisdom Wednesday. I will see you all possibly on Friday or Saturday. We'll see how it goes. But enjoy the rest of you all's day and enjoy the rest of your week.